What's up? This is Jake with Hike 734, hiking with my friends Flip and Susie, Penny and Alvin, and Mary and Baker. And we just did Siyeh Pass today. It's a beautiful, beautiful day, super windy. Hopefully it doesn't kick up the wind while I'm doing this. But yeah, we started out over in the, over by Siyeh Bend, and we just started walking on up and just through the trees. It's just so beautiful. And this time of year at the, I don't know, about 2/3 of the way through July, there's just so many flowers. And as we got further up towards Preston Park, it was just amazing with the just the big peaks like Siyeh and Pegan. And further on the way up to Preston Park there's just so many flowers again, and creeks running through and little lakes and all that kind of stuff. So then from there, we were just looking back over at like Sexton Glacier, and then starting to get higher up into the rocky slopes up towards Siyeh Pass, and then down, looking down on some beautiful tarns that sit below with their beautiful blue below Siyeh and Cracker, and then just out towards Boulder Creek where there's no trails, just a nice wild place. Then finally just getting up to Siyeh Pass, and it's just straddling a bunch of different drainages and just super wonderful and pretty busy, but not surprising for this time of year with like a Boy Scout troop and a few people like that. But then just drop down into the Bering Creek drainage, and just once again this time of year in July, there's just so many flowers. And looking across below, going to the Sun Mountain, there's Sexton Glacier and just waterfalls everywhere. We just kept crossing little feeder creeks, and you'd look back and you'd see more waterfalls and more wildflowers and just amazing views as we worked our way down. And but one of the big news for this year is just the burn from last year. So we started going through a couple of those sections where there's more of the subalpine fir and just some of those just crazy things. But it's just really nice to see all of the fresh new growth underneath those. And as we went further down, we just passed these incredible, just tumbling sections of water with Bering Creek, and it just makes me so happy because it just falls from pool to pool to pool. And the wind was super blowing like crazy today, and but I think overall it's starting to pick up a little bit in this section here. But anyways, just coming down through the taller trees where there was the burn, and then and now we're just gonna go ahead and visit Sunrift Gorge over by the shuttle stop, and then from there we'll go ahead and get back to our car. But anyways, this is Jake with Hike 734, hiking with Susie and Flip, Penny, Alvin, and Mary and Baker. And Mary and Baker actually won me in a little thing we like to call Backpacker's Ball for the Glacier Conservancy. There was a cool silent auction. So anyways, that's coming up, and I'll put a link to that in the Conservancy below. Check them out if you love the parks and you want to support them. So anyways, this is Jake with Hike 734 and a bunch of friends doing Siyeh Pass in Glacier National Park. If you like this video, subscribe on YouTube and head over to hike734.com for more goodness.